How do you look back on the season overall?
Obviously, it was a record-breaking season for us. Most wins in the history and first playoff appearance. And looking back on the season, it had a lot of ups and it had its downs for sure. But overall, I think this club took a step forward, and that's what it's been doing now for the last couple of years, and that's what it plans on doing for the future.
Benoit, you came into the league new this year. How did it play out for you in terms of the expectations you had going into it and how it all unfolded?
I had a lot of things to discover in this league. A lot of things are different from Europe, from where I come from, and it was nice to discover a lot of things like traveling, a new stadium, new experience, and I think the first objective coming here was the qualifications for the playoffs. So we did it. So it's I think a good thing for the club, and I'm proud to be a part of this club and this team. And I've done this for the first time ever. But I think after 34 games, regular season, we are where we deserve to be. You can beat big teams or be beaten by teams who are less good than you, worse than you, sorry. But after 44 games, I think your place in the standing is the right one. So if we are only 6 this season, we deserve to be 6, and we expect it to be higher in the standing, and we have to work on it for next season, of course.
Why do you think you work hard with the standings? I think there was a lot of expectations that this team would sort of be better than it was. Do you have an explanation as to why?
If I have an expectation for next season?
No. I think a lot of people, as you said, you were 6. I think a lot of people expected you guys to be higher than 6. I think that's a fair assessment. Do you think you have a reason as to why you didn't finish higher?
I think we have a good player, really good player in this team, but as a team we can improve. And you cannot build a team in one season. By the past, we know all that it takes time to build a very good team. So it's a good step from last season. But we need more time, and it's a good step. But I understand people who had more expectation to be higher on the standing, and it's frustrating for us too, and we are very disappointed about that. But we have to keep what worked this season, and to build from that to be better next season.
Does that mean you'll be back next season?
I hope so, but we never know.
Also, it's a breakout season for you. What do you think needs to happen for your game this offseason to take another step forward?
I feel I have to, keep doing the things that I've been doing. I'm a hard worker. I come in every day to get better, to improve. Obviously, there's parts of my game that I have to improve a lot for me to take now the next step, and that's what I want to do, and that's what I'll be looking to do. Obviously, I provided more this year, stats-wise, maybe not in goals, but assists and all that, and maybe that needs to go up even more, especially goals-wise. I have to now be productive in that way, and also look to have even a bigger role on the team. I think I played my role this year, and now I think that I am ready to take now a little bit more responsibility should the club let me have that. I feel that I'm ready to do this for this club, and I think I can help in that way.
John, this team, as you know, had a history of failure, of not making to the playoffs. You got that monkey off your back this year by making the playoffs, even though it was a short visit. Do you feel that this team was playing with a weight of expectations from teams before it that hadn't done that? Was there pressure, extra pressure because of the history?
Of course, that's 100% true. I think all the teams in the past, even last year, the year before, the teams before that, they had that pressure of, okay, teams in the past did not make it, and now it's up to you guys. It's on you. And I think this team had actually the most pressure up to date to make it to the playoffs, just because of the quality that we had on the team and the team that we had assembled. And saying that it's hard. It's hard sometimes, especially when in this league, like Ben said, anybody can beat anyone on any given day. And so when that happens and you lose to maybe a team that is not as strong as you, that pressure can creep up and be really big to deal with at times. Saying that, I think in the end this team did its job of making the playoffs, but we do expect more of ourselves going forward, and I think we have a team to do really good things in the future. But it's important that we keep taking steps forward. So for next year, definitely we'd have to finish higher in the standings for it to be a successful season.
What was that emphasis from Greg Vanney at the end of the season? What did he say to you guys about your season as a whole?
No, just the same thing that we've been saying, really. Just, I mean, we made the playoffs. That was the objective, and we were happy with that. And well, obviously, when the season ended in the way it ended, it was disappointing. Just because I think we knew with the type of team we had, we could do better than we did. But looking back on it, I think, we learned a lot about ourselves, and Greg always emphasized that, like that we have a good team and we need to believe in ourselves more, because we are capable of doing a really good thing here. And as long as the team stays together and the people up top do whatever they can to make the team even better for next year, I'm sure this club will just keep moving forward like it has been.
We only get to see one side of your captain, who doesn't give too much of himself to the media. Can you tell us what he's like as a leader in the dressing room, on the field? What kind of leader is Michael Bryan?
You're asking Ben, right?
Ben can lead stuff.
I don't understand. Yeah, I understood. No, Michael is a leader on the pitch, and by giving all that he can do every games. I think he's one of the players who won the more on the pitch, and he gives everything on the pitch. And I think it's better sometimes to lead with acts than more with speaking.
No, I think the same thing. He leads by example. I think he comes in and you can tell that he really cares about this team doing good. And that guy is 24/7 thinking about how this team can improve and how this team can be successful. So that's an admirable thing about him. And like I said, he comes in every day to work, and he's one of the first ones in, one of the last ones out. So it's a good thing to have that in your captain.
Benoît, en français, quelle évaluation fais-tu de la progression de l'équipe depuis le début de la saison? Qu'est-ce qui a fait la différence, selon toi, vers la fin de la saison entre aller loin en série et puis un seul match?
Comme j'essaie de le dire en anglais, ça va être plus facile pour moi en français. on mérite le classement après les 34 matchs de championnat. Et si on est 6e, c'est qu'on mérite d'être 6e. Si on avait été premier, on aurait mérité d'être premier. Et on s'aperçoit que c'est une chose très importante pour la suite et pour les playoffs. Maintenant, sur les playoffs, tout est possible. C'est des matchs de coupe, donc n'importe quelle équipe peut passer au tour d'après. Maintenant, voilà, on est content d'être arrivé en playoffs. C'est la première fois pour l'histoire du club, mais on se doit de faire mieux. Et peut-être qu'en arrivant au terme de la saison plus haut au classement, ça aurait été plus facile aussi pour les playoffs, évidemment.
Il y a eu quand même une progression dans l'équipe parce qu'il y avait beaucoup de nouveaux joueurs influents quand même.
Bien sûr, comme je disais, l'équipe est en train de se construire. On n'est qu'au début de la construction d'une équipe. C'est pas en une saison qu'on peut construire une équipe compétitive. On l'a vu par le passé dans les plus grands clubs, même les plus grands clubs investissant beaucoup d'argent. Et on s'en aperçoit encore aujourd'hui. On a des bons joueurs, beaucoup de bons joueurs, mais pour faire une bonne équipe, il faut encore du travail pour justement qu'il y ait une cohésion et un collectif qui se dégage.
Jonathan, could you describe your relationship with Seba? You seem to find chemistry with him towards the second half of the season, especially when you started more games. How much of an influence do you have in your game?
He had a big influence, not only in my game, but everybody's game. No, but me personally, I think towards the second half of the season, he started to maybe trust in me a little bit more to make plays, to combine with him to make plays. And that's basically what it was. And I started to understand now how he likes to play and what spots he liked to get in, and I kind of worked off of him. And so that a player like that, you know, not only helps him himself do well, but it helped me as a young player learn different ways of breaking down defenses, and he's a big part of my improvement this year.